Afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We can hear.
Morning, yes
Alright.
po.
Good morning, and thank you for being here on time. 1 minute to go before we start. I would just like to introduce myself. My name is Patty Estanislao from the training team, and I will be with you until the end of the training. 1 minute to go. Let's just wait for the others para wala sila masyadong ma-miss. But thank you again for being here today, and I hope you're all excited to get to know our vibrant product training. And just a few reminders, please mute your microphones. Tapos, we are going to hold a separate Q&A session after the discussion. If you have questions, just hold on to them. First, maybe you can type them down on your phone para hindi nyo makalimutan. And then if hindi natin siya ma-discuss throughout the training, please raise it later sa ating Q&A. And there it is now 1:35. Let us start the training. Vibrant is our newest critical illness product that was officially approved by the Insurance Commission nung Holy Week. And we are excited because this is it is a superior critical illness product amongst our competitors' products. It is a premium, one of its kind, and it is a traditional product. So we created Vibrant because we want you to have another option or choice. Hold on. Ayan. We want you to have another option or choice sa product portfolio para marami tayong mapagpilian kung ano ba yung mas fit sa need ni client. Let's start the training. Filipinos aspire to have a comfortable and secured life, to have quality time with the people who matter to them. So if we are going to translate yung gusto natin, yung pangarap natin na comfortable life, this will translate to our physiological needs. When we say physiological, kailangan natin to para mag-function tayo properly as a person, as a human being. So dapat daw hindi tayo nagugutom, hindi tayo poor, or hindi tayo nakakaranas ng poverty. Meron tayong home ownership security, or meron tayong iniuwian na a place we could call our home. Meron tayong good transport facilities, especially now with the time of pandemic. And from time to time, being able to take a break, going on travel and vacation. When we say we dream of having a secured life, this translates to our financial needs. So para ma-meet yung quote-unquote secured life, kailangan meron tayong enough resources for day-to-day needs. Meron tayong panggastos sa everyday na pangangailangan. Meron tayong extra for unexpected expenses. At the same time, meron tayong enough savings. To attain or to have peace and security requires money. Kasi diba, for you to be able to live in a peaceful and secured neighborhood, that requires money. For us to have a long and healthy life, it also requires money. Kasi to prolong one's life means kailangan may pampagamot siya. And as we know, mahal yung mga treatments, diba, and medications. And lastly, to have a comfortable retirement also requires money. Siyempre, para maging komportable yung time in your life na yon, kailangan during the early years, while you are still strong, nakapag-ipon at napalaki natin yung pera para meron tayong panggastos during retirement to make our life comfortable. Salamat po sa napaka-artistic na drawing sa board, but I will have to delete that. Thank you. And then, when we say we want to have quality time with the people who matter to us, this translates to our social and emotional needs. Ito yung pinaka-importanting na-develop as a young child, diba? So, dapat, from birth, kailangan lagi natin kasama yung family natin, tapos we get to spend time with friends. Even as adults, we still need this, and we strike a work-life balance. If we are able to satisfy all of these needs, this translates to our 100% well-being. We are happy, we have a vibrant life, we simply emit good vibes. So, kasi diba, if you have a positive outlook in life because you are happy, everything follows. Diba? That's what we want. Now, at the same, while we know what our aspirations and dreams are, we are equally aware of what our fears are, saan ba tayo natatakot. And so, a survey was done in October 2021, that was last year, and it was found out that 70% of the respondents, or 7 out of 10 Filipinos, according to Pulse Asia, reported staying healthy and being free from illness as their top two concerns. The study was published by the Manila Times. And in another survey, which resonated with this survey, 52% feels financially unprepared if a family member suffers from a critical illness. So, lagpas sa kalahati nung respondents, hindi sila prepared, walang pera na mapapagkunan ng pampagamot if in case may magkasakit sa family. And a bigger chunk, 80%, believes critical illness is too costly, which is true because based on a recent study, Philippines has the second highest medical inflation rate across Asia Pacific. So kasama po dito yung India. Hindi lang tayo basta sa Southeast Asia nagkuha ng survey. Ang medical inflation rate natin is at 16.4%. So yung survey, this survey was done January to July 2020 with over 500 Filipinos responding to the survey. And because yung survey kasi ng Pulse Asia, yung third concern ng Filipinos was job security. Because we can understand, di ba, coming from the lockdown, maraming nawalan ng work, it's just right na job security yung pangatlo. But yung 1 and 2 talks about our health. And so, it invites us to think, ano ba yung mga sakit na mostly feared by Filipinos? Let's check them out on the next slide. So, the top 10 most feared illnesses by Filipinos, nangunguna dito yung cancer. Because cancer has been the second leading cause of death in the Philippines. Pinakamataas dyan yung breast cancer. Tapos, yung breast cancer occurrence in the world, pang-9th yung Philippines. For the reason is still unknown according to the Philippine Cancer Society. But cancer yung number 1. Oh, parang ano naman, di ba? Hindi siya nakakagulat since ang daming types of cancer. Tapos minsan bumabalik-balik siya. Number 2 is heart attack. Heart attack has been the leading cause of death amongst Filipinos since 1989 per DOH study. Number 3 is high blood pressure. 4, diabetes. 5, heart disease. 6 is stroke. Stroke is the third leading cause of death. Hindi ko lang sure ba't hindi sila masyadong takot. But stroke is the third leading cause of death amongst Filipinos. You know this if you have attended Connect tsaka Ready Set Protect na training. Number 7 is not an illness, but we can say that if one is, is engaged into a grave accident, it could mean permanent disability. Number 8 is the coronavirus. Number 9, kidney failure. And number 10, incurable diseases. Ayan. And diba? So, health yung ating top concern. This has been our fear even before the COVID or the pandemic started. The survey was also done by Pulse Asia. If you have been with FWD since 2019, this was the time when we launched yung mga Health Pro Light Riders. Doon na-mention yung study na top concern talaga ng Filipinos is staying healthy. So, even before the pandemic, yun na talaga yung gusto natin. Now, dumagdag ngayon tong pandemic and we know for a fact na may mga negative effects, impact yan na nagawa sa atin. But at the same time, meron din namang positive. In fact, a survey was done across Asia Pacific, kasama na yung Philippines. And it was found out that because of COVID-19, a lot of people have improved or had an improved health and financial awareness. So ano yung mga life-altering decisions that the Filipinos did when it comes to their health awareness? Ito yung sabi ng survey. 69% are now doing more regular physical exercises. So, to maintain a positive mental health, kailangan physically healthy din tayo. If you are if you belong to the people who had enrolled sa mga gym subscriptions or gym classes for the year, or kung lately bigla ka nag-bike, nag-zumba, or simply, nag-workout, nag-run, kasama ka dito sa 69%. 61% have improved their diet. 97% are self-monitoring their health. Mas aware tayo ngayon. Mas nagpapa-check up tayo. Mas nalalaman natin if we have certain illnesses, kung mild lang ba yan or baka malala na. And 75% are tracking their body weight. That's for the health awareness. Tignan naman natin yung financial awareness. 87% amongst the respondents intends to buy new insurance in the next 6 months. So, ano yung tinitignan nilang insurance na gusto nilang bilhin? A bulk of it are hospital cover or rider, health insurance, at saka life insurance. And then a small portion of it, I guess these are people who already have health insurance and life insurance, answered they want variable to answer their education and retirement needs. When the respondents were asked, but ito yung gusto mong billing insurance, these are the top 3 answers. They said they want sense of security in times of medical emergencies. Let me just... They want sense of security in times of medical emergencies, financial security na pag may kailangan na ospital sa family, may mapapagkunan ng pera. They now understand na pwede yun gawin ng insurance. They want ease of burden from medical bills. Hindi lahat kinukuha sa savings, sa sweldo, nagsasanla ng property or whatever. Pwede pala siyang kunin sa health insurance. And they understand that insurance is really value for money. So, if we are to merge or join, pag pinagsama-sama natin yung aspirations and dreams ng Filipinos, kumbaga, ito yung gusto ko para maging masaya ako, para meron akong 100% well-being. Tapos at the same time, I am aware na usong magkasakit, tapos ang mahal magkasakit. If we join this together, we can now say that today, there is a new picture of health. It isn't just about the absence of sickness, it is about being full of life. To take care of one's health requires taking action towards achieving one's aspirations and defeating one's fears. After all, taking proper care of one's body, mind, and spirit is the key to well-being. This is our positioning for Vibrant. And by the way, Vibrant has been created for the affluent market, ALTA, yung mga nasa society, affluent market, yung mga high-income earners. And because we do not position Vibrant as something that para meron sila, para ma-afford nila yung mga expensive treatments, because we know they already do, kasi nga affluent sila. But instead, especially in these uncertain times, we want them to be happy, to be able to achieve yung mga current aspirations and dreams nila, and at the same time, be on top of their health with Vibrant. And we understand also that you may probably reach out to your existing clients who may have purchased Set for Health before. And itong mga tao na to, they have the capability to compare Set for Health with Vibrant. So throughout the training, that's what we're going to do para lang alam nyo kung ano yung difference. Pero let this be a reminder that again, we did not create Vibrant to compete with Set for Health. Magkapatid po sila, no? Isa lang ang maker. Huwag po nating pag-awayin. Vibrant is added to your portfolio so that you have another option that you can provide or you can offer to your clients. It is a matter of finding the right client. Kanino ba mag-a-appeal si Vibrant? Kanino ba mag-a-appeal si Set for Health? And so, because we've already mentioned Set for Health, diba, it's a zero-waste product. In Tagalog, pang-wais siya. Si Vibrant is more on the sigurista part. So, Vibrant is a proactive product or sigurista in taking care of our clients' health while keeping their lives momentum and or while they achieve their aspirations. If ever hindi po natin alam yung meaning ng sigurista, it is a Filipino term that refers to a person who will exhaust known possibilities just to prevent failure or disappointment. Let me know in the chat box if meron pong equivalent counterpart in your dialect yung word na sigurista, or is it general across the Philippines? Thank you. Ayan. So now we introduce FWD Vibrant, our newest critical illness plan that provides extensive critical illness protection benefits from screening to treatment to recovery. It is a complete health protection from wellness to recovery. Nasanay tayo na yung mga critical illness products, nagbibigay lang tayo ng benefit kapag may sakit na yung client. This time around, we want to reward our clients while they are still healthy. And of course, we help them out when they get sick up until they are trying to recover. So it is a complete health protection. It is a holistic approach to ensure 100% well-being. That is how we position Vibrant. And now let's check out the features of Vibrant. Vibrant has 8 features. Yung dalawa sa taas, yung orange yung background, this is the health screening benefit and the upgraded major critical illness benefit. These are new features across the industry. In other words, walang ganito yung competitors. Tayo lang yung meron. Tayo lang yung life insurance company na nag-offer ng ganitong feature, which makes the Vibrant a superior product. Kasi baka po, I don't know if nabalitaan nyo na, but may isang pong competitor na ginaya na yung Set for Health. Meron na rin silang 3-time claim. So like, papatalo ba tayo? We want to remain we want to remain as the only life insurance company that offers the most superior critical illness product. So we have these 2 benefits, lalo na this one. We're going to discuss this in detail later. And then the health supplement benefit, this is not new in the industry, but this one is new if we compare it across or amongst its siblings here in FWD, yung mga health products natin, walang ganito, yung mga existing. Si Vibrant lang yung meron nito. And then, we have the higher minor critical illness benefit. This benefit is not new, but we are going to provide the client with more benefits or a higher benefit this time for Vibrant. And we want to highlight that kaya siya may star is because this benefit, while it is not new in the industry, we remain to be the only life insurance company that offers this as an on-top or an additional benefit. Sa competitors kasi, in technical term, accelerated to sa kanila. Kumbaga, ibinabawas kung ilang percent man to kapag magki-claim na for a major critical illness. So that one will be discussed further later. Vibrant also has a death benefit. The design of the death benefit is the same as the design of our competitors. So we'll discuss more of that later as well. Heads up lang para hindi tayo masyadong magulat at masaktan. Wow. Tapos it also has now a maturity benefit. Si Set for Health walang ganito, although it has a healthy life benefit, but si Vibrant walang ganon. In replacement, we provide the maturity benefit. Vibrant is now also customizable with protection boosters. Vibrant is our first traditional product that allows rider attachment. Yung existing traditional products natin, hindi pa pwede ma-attachan because it would require individual approval from the IC. Inuna natin ipa-approve yung Vibrant. So to follow na lang yung iba nating trad products. And Vibrant now covers the insured up to age 100. We are up by 25 years comparing it to Set for Health. So we can now compete sa area na to. Kasi yung mga critical illness products ng competitors natin hanggang age 100 naman talaga, even before. So ngayon, Vibrant is also now up to age 100. We can be confident that we can insure the client for a long time. As for the covered critical illnesses, if you are new, baka hindi mo pa to alam, but if you have been with us for quite some time, you have seen the list no covered 42 major critical illnesses ng Set for Health. Parehas lang yun sa Vibrant. Same with the 15 minor critical illnesses, parehas sa Set for Health. If hindi mo pa yun nakita, don't worry, ipapakita ko yung list later on. So let's discuss each feature in detail. Let's start with the health screening benefit. The health screening benefit allows the insured to claim 0.2% of the sum assured, payable on the second policy anniversary and every 2 years thereafter until the first major critical illness claim or the 10th policy anniversary, whichever comes first. This is what we said earlier. Sabi natin, we do not wait for the client to get sick. While they are still healthy, they get something in advance. And this is an on top or an additional benefit. The maximum health screening benefit per year is 40,000 pesos. And this benefit allows the insured to secure preventive checkups to maintain good health. Let us have an illustration. Lisa, a 44-year-old chief transformation officer, is happily married with 3 kids. She understands that looking after herself means looking after her family, so she purchased a 10-pay Vibrant with a sum assured of 5 million pesos. Now, Lisa is protected from the policy effective date up to age 100. On policy year 2, Lisa starts to receive her first health screening benefit and will continue to do so until policy year 10, unless she claims for a major CI benefit. So again, this is 0.2% of the sum assured. 0.2% of 5M is 10,000 pesos. Lisa receives this on her second policy anniversary. On the 4th policy year, she will receive another 10,000. Policy year 6, 10,000 ulit. Policy year 8, 10,000. And finally, policy year 10, 10,000 pesos. Total benefits paid, 50,000 pesos. How will Lisa claim for this? This is a credit to account arrangement. We are going to ask our client to enroll in TAP, yung kanilang credit to account details, so that every policy anniversary sa 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10th year, i-credit na natin automatically. If they do not enroll, the customer service will simply reach out to them and ask them on how they want to settle the health screening benefit. If in case hindi sumasagot si client, hindi matawagan, the benefit will remain with us until they claim for it. Kung 10 years nang walang paramdam si client at hindi natin ma-release yung health screening benefit, it will just stay with us until they claim it. Hindi yan mag-e-expire, hindi yan ma-forfeit. Just like with the other benefits ng mga insurance products natin. That is for the health screening benefit. Now let's discuss the upgraded major critical illness benefit. Again, if you have questions, just hold on to them. And if hindi natin ma-discuss throughout the discussion, you can raise them later sa Q&A. Let's discuss the upgraded major critical illness benefit. This benefit will allow the insured to claim 100% of the sum assured when diagnosed with a covered major critical illness up to 6 times. 6 times, doble ng Set for Health. 6 times. Inclusive dun sa 6 times is this. The insured can claim 3 times for cancer without having to be cancer-free and by just waiting for a year or 3 years. If you have been selling Set for Health, you know that hanggang 2-time claim lang si Set for Health. Tapos, para makaklaim for the second time, kailangan 5-year cancer-free si insured. This time, hindi na natin yun hihingin. In fact, pwede pa nga mag-claim hanggang 3 times and by just waiting after a year or 3 years. Depende sa type of cancer. The insured can also claim 3 times for related non-cancer illnesses or claim repeatedly for heart attack or stroke. Remember, we've mentioned earlier that cancer, heart attack, and stroke are the leading causes of death in the Philippines. And we want to give maximum protection to our clients by covering them multiple times against these illnesses. With this benefit, the insured will not worry on medical expenses and they can focus on getting better. We want them, diba kasi when someone gets sick, that would give them physical tsaka emotional stress. So we want to alleviate yung financial stress through Vibrant. Let's have Lisa again and let's talk about first yung 3-time claim on cancer. On policy year 2, Lisa is diagnosed with late-stage ovarian cancer. And this is classified as her first major critical illness because yung diagnosis ng cancer niya has met the definition of cancer in our contract. Si medical practitioner natin yung mag-check nun. And because nag-meet yung definition, we will pay Lisa her upgraded major critical illness benefit or her first cancer claim equivalent to 5 million pesos. Ayun. Sorry po minute ko lang siya. Tapos, naghang ako. Ayan. And then from this point on, because this is her initial or her first major CI diagnosis, succeeding premiums will be waived until policy year 10. Si FWD na yung magbabayad on behalf of Lisa. Her policy is in force and all her benefits are intact. Ibig sabihin, kung magkakasakit siya after this, babayaran pa rin natin siya kahit hindi na siya nagbabayad ng premium. On policy year 3, Lisa is diagnosed with another colon cancer. With another cancer, this time it hits the colon. So it's a different cancer. Yung isa is ovarian cancer. This time it's colon cancer. With Vibrant, this will be tagged or considered as a second major critical illness. And therefore, we pay Lisa her second cancer claim, another 5 million pesos. Bakit? Because with Vibrant, we cover a different cancer for as long as may 1-year gap in between the diagnosis. So kung yung ovarian cancer was diagnosed April 21, 2022, and then nagkaroon si Lisa ng colon cancer April 21, 2023, Lisa will be eligible for a second cancer claim. How can the medical practitioner of FWD know, or how will he know that it is a different cancer? Kasi po, malalaman yan kapag tinignan under the microscope kung magkaiba ba yung itsura ng cancer cells sa colon versus sa itsura ng cancer cells sa ovary. Kapag magkaiba yung itsura ng cancer cells, it would require a different treatment, therefore it is a different cancer, and therefore it is payable. Si medical practitioner po natin yung tatrabaho doon, hindi po kayo. All you have to do is to assist the client whenever they want to file for another cancer claim. Ayan. And then 3 years after her ovarian cancer diagnosis, Lisa finds herself still suffering from the same illness. Meron pa rin daw ovarian cancer si Lisa. Ngayon, babayaran ba natin to? With Vibrant, the answer is yes. Lisa can file for her third major critical illness for ovarian cancer again, and she will receive her third cancer claim of 5 million pesos because with Vibrant, we now cover continuous or recurring cancer for as long as it meets the 3-year gap from the date of the initial diagnosis. So for example, noong policy year 2, si Lisa was diagnosed with ovarian cancer April 21 today, 2022. Kapag dating ng April 21, 2025, at meron pa ring ovarian cancer si Lisa, hindi gumaling, continuous lang siya, Lisa is eligible to claim for another cancer claim. Ganun lang, simple lang yung continuous, hindi gumaling. Pag sinabi nating recurring, bumalik. So, paano masasabing bumalik? Yung iniwan ka na, tapos binalikan ka pa. paasa. Charot. So for example, policy year 2, sabi ni Doc, Lisa, sorry, you have been diagnosed with late-stage ovarian cancer. Today, April 21, 2022. And then the following year, next year, kunyari, June, sabi ni Doc, Lisa, congratulations. Your ovarian cancer has gone into complete remission according to the tests done. Ibig sabihin ng complete remission, wala nang signs and symptoms. But we cannot say cured na talaga, no? Kasi that would take 5 years pa. So, sabi, complete remission na, congratulations. So, si Lisa, very happy, ganyan. Tapos, pagdating ng April 21, 2025, 3 years from this date, bumalik yung ovarian cancer ni Lisa. Nagkaroon ulit siya ng ovarian cancer. At kung ang nag-cause ng ovarian cancer na yon are the same cancer cells that caused the previous ovarian cancer, we will call it as a recurring cancer. And therefore, Lisa can claim for another cancer claim. That is it for cancer. If meron pong hindi na-discuss, please raise it later sa Q&A if you have questions. Let's now talk about the 3-time claim on non-cancer. On policy year 6, Lisa was diagnosed with cardiomyopathy. The question is, buhay pa po ba si Lisa? Oh, charot. Ano sa tingin nyo? This is her 4th major critical illness because we cover cardiomyopathy. It is part of the 42 major critical illnesses that we cover. And therefore, we're going to pay Lisa her 4th major critical illness benefit or her first non-cancer claim of 5 million pesos. Yan. If Lisa is going to be diagnosed with another non-cancer illness, pwede ulit siya mag-claim kasi nakaka-4 pa lang naman siya, but that needs a 1-year gap from the diagnosis of the cardiomyopathy. So, sort of saying, sa Vibrant, just like with Set for Health, palagi may 1-year gap kung magki-claim ng mga magkakaibang sakit. On policy year 7, Lisa suffers from a heart attack. Tignan natin ang mabilis yung covered major illnesses. Yung 4th claim ni Lisa was cardiomyopathy. Yung next, heart attack. So si heart attack falls under the same group, heart and blood vessel related. Ang question is heart attack payable in this scenario? If we are talking about Set for Health, the answer is no. Kasi diba sa Set for Health, para makapag-claim ka ng subsequent major critical illness benefit, dapat galing sa magkaibang group. Dapat unrelated. This time with Vibrant, the answer is yes. This one is payable. We're going to pay Lisa her second non-cancer claim of 5 million pesos because Vibrant now covers related non-cancer illnesses. Yeah. So, let's talk about ngayon yung 3-time claim on heart attack. On policy year 8, Lisa suffers another heart attack. And this one is going to be payable because na-meet niya yung 1-year gap. Lisa will receive her third non-cancer claim of 5 million pesos because, yun nga, na-meet niya yung 1-year gap. So, para ma-maximize yung 3-time claim on heart attack, kailangan lang may 1-year gap in between the date of diagnosis. The same rule applies if we are talking about the 3-time claim on stroke. So in this example, the total benefits paid to Lisa is 30 million pesos. Do note that while the upgraded major CI benefit is a 6-time claim, yung 3 claims are exclusive to cancer claims and the other 3 is exclusive to non-cancer claims. Meaning, kung magkakaroon ng 4th cancer claim si Lisa, that will no longer be possible because hanggang 3 claim lang yung cancer. Yung other 3 naka-reserve for non-cancer claims. That is it for the upgraded major CI benefit. If you have questions, hold on to them until we move on to the Q&A part. Next, let's discuss the health supplement benefit. This benefit allows the insured to claim 2% of the sum assured for 6 consecutive months after the first major critical illness. This benefit again is new to us, but is not new to the industry. So this is just a one-time claim. Ibig sabihin, this is an additional benefit on top of the first major CI benefit. Pag na-diagnose si Lisa with a second major CI, wala nang health supplement benefit. Okay? Because malaki po siya, no? And ang maximum nito is 400,000 pesos per month. This benefit will allow the insured to recover lost income and focus on getting better. So, si Lisa, di ba, naalala natin, nung policy year 2, na-diagnose siya ng late-stage ovarian cancer. Tapos, binayaran natin siya ng 5M. On top of 5M, Lisa will receive an additional benefit in the form of the health supplement benefit. Again, this is 2% of 5 million. So that is an additional 100,000 pesos. Therefore, kung today yung payout date, April 21, 2022, Lisa will receive a total amount of 5.1 million pesos. Saya, very, very, very competitive feature, diba? And then, on month 2, because we give this for 6 consecutive months, on month 2, that would be May 21, Lisa will receive her second health supplement benefit, another 100K. By June 21, another 100K. July 21, 100,000 again. August 21, 100,000. And sa last month, September 21 or month 6, this will be her last health supplement benefit. Ibig sabihin, for Lisa's first major critical illness, she will receive a total of 5.6 million pesos. That is it for, this is a credit to account arrangement. Parehas lang nung health screening benefit natin. So, diretso na to dun sa enrolled account ni Lisa. If wala siyang in-enrolled, si customer service will reach out and ask her on how she wants to settle this benefit. Next, let's discuss the higher minor critical illness benefit. This benefit will allow the insured to claim a one-time benefit equal to 25% of the sum assured upon diagnosis of a minor critical illness claim. So 25%, we are up by 5% from Set for Health. Happiness. And then, ang maximum nito is 1 million pesos across all Vibrant policies. So meaning it's 25% of the sum assured or 1 million pesos, whichever is lower. For example, Lisa has 2 Vibrant policies. Tapos na-diagnose siya with a minor CI. She can claim from both Vibrant policies. Ang makukuha niya lang na maximum for this benefit is 1 million pesos regardless of her sum assured. This benefit will allow Lisa to prevent a major illness as she seeks treatment and recovery, and she will have more than enough to help her with smaller medical expenses. Let us have an illustration. On policy year 1, Lisa was diagnosed with early stage ovarian cancer, and we cover early stage cancer. It is a minor CI, and therefore, we pay Lisa her higher minor CI benefit. Sabi natin, this is 25% or 1M, whichever is lower. 25% of 5M is 1M and 250K or 1.25M. Sabi natin, 1M lang yung maximum. So in this example, we're going to give Lisa 1 million pesos for her higher minor CI benefit. And, sorry. And if buhay pa siya by policy year 2, and hindi naman siya nag-claim for a major CI benefit, she's going to receive yung health screening benefit, yung 0.2% or in this example, 10,000 pesos. Hanggang policy year 10. Total benefits paid in this example is 1M. That is it for the higher minor CI benefit. Let's now discuss the death benefit. The death benefit, again, has the same design as with our competitors' critical illness products. So it's not the same with Set for Health, but it's the same with our competitors. Therefore, it is not a point against us. Hindi natin to ikinapangit. And ang explanation kung bakit ganito yung design is because internally, this is what you must know as a planner, as a leader. Kaya ganito yung design is because we need to pull down the premium rates to a certain level to make it marketable. Para medyo affordable pa rin siya to the affluent. Kasi if we pattern the design with Set for Health, it would spike up the premium and di na siya ganun ka-affordable. Medyo mahirapan tayo magbenta. So, kaya natin ginawang ganun yung design. However, if tanungin tayo ni client who has an existing Set for Health policy, ang sagot natin is, ma'am, Vibrant is designed as a critical illness product and not really as a life insurance product. So, if we want to guarantee our death benefit and you still don't have a standalone or another life insurance policy, meron naman po tayong workaround. That is what we tell them. It's also in the script that I'm going to show you later, pero in advance lang natin yung discussion para po you will understand. So, ito po yung design. The beneficiaries can claim 100% of the sum assured upon death of the insured if no major critical illness benefit has been claimed. Ibig sabihin, this time with Vibrant, it's either nagkasakit or namatay. Ganon yung design ng competitors. Then, si Set for Health lang yung naiba. Sa Set for Health kasi, di ba, it's nagkasakit at namatay. Parehas may bayad. Sa atin, it's or. Okay. This benefit will assist the insured's loved ones with his or her final expenses. To illustrate the death benefit, we will have two scenarios. So, scenario 1, Lisa was diagnosed with early-stage ovarian cancer for which we paid her 1M. On policy year 2, buhay pa si Lisa. She received her health screening benefit of 10,000. And then on policy year 3, Lisa passes away. The beneficiaries will receive the death benefit equal to 5 million pesos. So total benefits paid is 6,010,000, and then the policy terminates. Because the death benefit is payable even if there was a minor CI claim. Let's have scenario 2. On scenario 2, Lisa was diagnosed with late-stage ovarian cancer for which we'll pay her first cancer claim of 5 million pesos. And on top of this, her health supplement benefit of 100K, total benefits paid 5.1. And then in the next coming months, 5 months to be exact, she will be receiving 100,000 per month. So for her first major CI benefit, she would have received a total of, 5.6 million pesos. And then, kung magkakasakit pa siya, she is eligible for another major CI benefit. That's 5M ulit. But in this example, on policy year 18, Lisa passes away, the policy terminates, and no death benefit will be paid. Ayan, so the policy is now terminated. Oh. Ayan. Sad daw na namatay si Lisa. Oo nga, ikala natin may sapusa siya. That is it for the death benefit. Let's now discuss the maturity benefit. Again, this is in replacement of the health screening benefit. The insured can claim 100% of the sum assured upon reaching age 100 if no major CI benefit has been claimed. So, yung design natin ngayon is pang whole life policy. Yung pag umabot ng age 100, may sum assured na makukuha. Yun yung K-Vibrant ngayon. This benefit awards or will reward the insured for living a long life. Plus, kung taga Makati po siya, may cake, tsaka 100,000 pesos. Centennial Award. Si Lisa, nagkaroon siya ng minor CI benefit or early stage ovarian cancer for which we paid her 1M. And then, gumaling siya from that. Hindi na siya nagkaroon ng major CI benefit and therefore, na-receive niya yung health screening benefit from policy year 2 hanggang policy year 10. And then, Lisa lived quite a long life and she outlives the maturity period. Umabot siya ng age 100. Lisa will receive the maturity benefit of 5 million pesos. Total benefits paid 6,050,000 pesos. And then the policy terminates. Tapos po, I would like to make an announcement. It has recently been brought to my awareness that may mga gusto pa pong pumasok na colleagues nyo or teammates sa training right now, but I was not informed that the Zoom account that I'm using right now limits the participants to 100 only. Please tell them that there's going to be another run. Wag po kayong umalis, no? Kasi may another run pala. Meron pong run ulit sa May, first week of May. Wala lang tayong run ulit next week kasi month end. We know you're busy, so wala dito yung focus nyo. So, first week of May, meron po ulit tayong Vibrant. And anyway, yung training deck that we're using right now is already uploaded in Alex. So, they can use that for the meantime to get to know Vibrant. Ayun. Please tell your colleagues about it. And I'm so sorry also. Ayun. That is for the maturity benefit. And then, Vibrant, we've mentioned, is now customizable with protection boosters. This will allow the insured to claim additional benefits on top of the built-in SurePro rider. Yan. So, benefit, customizable yung plan. Si Vibrant has a built-in rider and optional riders. Yung built-in rider is either SurePro for insured, i-attach natin to kapag yung insured at saka yung owner is one in the same. For the newly coded, this is the reason kung bakit magwe-waive tayo ng premium or hindi natin sisingilin yung kliyente kapag na-diagnose na siya with his first ever major critical illness benefit. And good news is that yung SurePro for insured attachable to Vibrant, ang entry age is now up by 5 years. Kasi if we attach this to Set for Life, di ba hanggang 60 lang. Ngayon, hanggang 65 na siya. Kung bakit, you'll find out later. However, same lang din yung design natin sa TPT diagnosis. Kapag yung insured is diagnosed with total and permanent disability beyond age 70, and if there are unpaid premiums, yun po, hindi na natin kayang ma-waive. Kung bakit, same reason as with the death benefit, pwede naman natin sanang i-waive, kaso magmamahal masyado yung SurePro for insured. So, hindi na siya marketable or affordable. So, we just put a limit para mas maging marketable pa rin siya. And then for the newly coded, we are going to waive the premiums kapag yung insured can no longer pay kasi nagkaroon na siya ng major CI or total and permanent disability. And again, we attach this kapag yung insured and owner are one in the same. The other optional rider, and again, another good news kasi this one is not present in Set for Health, we can now attach SurePro for owner. This one is attachable kapag yung insured at owner ay magkaibang tao. We're going to waive future premiums in case the owner can no longer pay kasi nagkaroon siya ng major CI, total and permanent disability, or siya ay namatay. Entry age, ganun din, 65. Yung TPD diagnosis hanggang age 70 lang din. Kapag yung insured or yung owner ay na-diagnose with a major CI benefit beyond the age of 70, magwe-waive tayo ng premiums. Kasi ang coverage ng mga critical illnesses ay hanggang age 100, di ba? Ayun. And there is another way for you to earn more because we can attach Recovery Pro. So if you attach riders, that's also commissionable. Si Recovery Pro will help the client with a bill for every night of hospital confinement. They can reimburse a certain amount. Depende sa plan na binili nila. There is also Safety Pro. Pag ang cause ng death ni insured ay accident, may makukuhang death benefit from this rider. Tapos, kung yung date of accident falls on a holiday, 3 times yung magiging death benefit. And then the best rider to attach to Vibrant, and ito yung sinasabi natin na workaround so that we can guarantee the death benefit is, you guessed it right, Life Pro. Life Pro gives the insured a death benefit kung namatay na si insured or kung na-diagnose with a terminal illness. Let's just be reminded that these riders will only cover the insured either up to age 60 or 75. Depende sa binili nilang variant. Yan. That is it for the training. Charot. Ito po yung babayaran ni Lisa. Lisa is 44, female, 10K yung Vibrant niya. Annual premium is 651,000 pesos for a sum assured of 5M. And kung monthly ito, that would be 61,845 pesos per month for 10 years. Lisa and her family may have as much as 31,650,000 pesos in total benefits paid. And this is the breakdown of the benefits. To further illustrate how Vibrant works, I'm going to show you a video, 2 videos, and these videos are also uploaded in Alex, so you can rewatch it after the training. Here you go.
Meet Lisa. Lisa is 44 years old, happily married with 3 children. She works as the CTO of a renowned software company and makes 12 million pesos a year. As the head of the household, she understands that looking after herself means looking after her family, so she purchases Vibrant Critical Illness Plan. On policy year 2, Lisa receives 10,000 pesos as her health screening benefit. She will continue to receive this every 2 years until the 10th policy year. On policy year 3, Lisa is diagnosed with early-stage ovarian cancer. She will receive 1 million pesos from FWD and use this for her treatment. On policy year 4, she uses her health screening benefit to get a checkup where it was detected that her cancer has progressed to stage 3. FWD gives her 5 million pesos as her first major critical illness benefit. She also receives 100,000 pesos per month for 6 months as her health supplement benefit, a total of 600,000 pesos. To further make things easier, FWD waives her future premiums so she can focus on her health. On policy year 7, Lisa had a stroke. FWD gives her 5 million pesos as her second major critical illness benefit. On policy year 13, Lisa is diagnosed with late-stage osteosarcoma. FWD gives her 5 million pesos as her third major critical illness benefit. With FWD Vibrant, Lisa survived all her illnesses. Despite being diagnosed with 3 major critical illnesses, Lisa lived quite a long life, passing away at the age of 64. Her policy now terminates.
That's the first video. Please watch the second one.
Meet Mark. He is a 57-year-old vice president for a major retail corporation, with an annual household income of 20 million pesos. As the head of the household, he understands that looking after himself means looking after his family, so he purchases Vibrant Critical Illness Plan. On policy year 2, Mark receives 20,000 pesos as his health screening benefit. While it's designed to be used for health checkups, Mark is free to use it however he wants, and he decides to pay for a hike with his grandchildren. To him, this is the very definition of staying healthy. On his 6th policy year, he uses his health screening benefit to get a checkup where his severe osteoporosis was detected. He receives 1 million pesos as a minor critical illness benefit from FWD. At age 67, Mark was diagnosed with renal failure. He receives his first major critical illness benefit worth 10 million pesos. An additional cash benefit of 5,000 pesos per day from Recovery Pro, or a total of 50,000 pesos for a 10-day confinement. And he also receives 200,000 pesos per month for 6 months as his health supplement benefit. With FWD Vibrant, Mark survived his illness. He still lived a long life, passing away at the age of 75. His family will receive 3 million pesos as his death benefit from Life Pro and his policy terminates.
I would like to emphasize here that kaya may death benefit si Mark in this example is because may Life Pro na naka-attach. In case you missed it nung unang part ng video. Ayun lang. That's it for the videos. Let's discuss the product specs. The minimum sum assured for Vibrant is the same with Set for Health, 500,000 pesos. And the maximum is doble ng Set for Health. It is now 20 million pesos. Yes! Issue age, 15 days to 65 years old, up by 5 years compared to Set for Health. So it's a good news for us kasi yung mga clients na hindi natin nabentahan ng Set for Health before kasi beyond the age of 60 na sila, pwede na nating bentahan ng Vibrant. Pay period, 5 pay and 10 pay. Another good news, both pay periods are open to all ages. Ibig sabihin, kahit 65 na si insured, pwede pa rin siyang bumili ng 10 pay. Sa Set for Health kasi 'di ba, yung 10 pay hanggang age 55 lang. Dito, open siya hanggang 65. Huwag lang natin kalimutan i-discuss yung SurePro na ang limit nun for the total and permanent disability diagnosis is up to age 70. So discuss lang natin yon. We did this, we had to choose because doing this opens a lot more doors for you kasi yung mga affluent natin mas beyond sila na age 60, diba? And then again, you know this na, ang ating coverage is now up to age 100. Sum assured, meron tayong bands 1 and 2. This is band 1, this is band 2. Bakit may bands 1 and 2? Ang explanation sa client is, pag band 2 yung binili, mas mura. They get more out of their money. They get more out of what they paid. Mas wais, mas sulit. Kasi, if you are a seasoned planner, you will understand this. I will try to explain. Mas mura po yung life rate or yung premium rate na tinatawag natin. Ibig sabihin, 'di ba, para ma-compute yung premium, meron tayong 1,000 per sum assured. Yun po yung regular rate na ginagamit. Pero kapag band 2, mas mababa. Sa mas mababang amount natin siya din-divide. So, mas sulit siya. That is for the client appreciation, masulit. Sa inyo, ang benefit nito is that mas mataas yung commission pag band 2. So go band 2. Modal factors parehas lang kasi trad. Philippine peso yung currency natin. And these are sample premiums. Sa taas is band 1, sa baba band 2. Kapag ages 0 to 10, ang naka-impute or kasama sa computation ng premium is SurePro for owner at age 35 male. Kapag ages 20 to 50, ang computed sa premium is SurePro for insured. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to appreciate the premiums. Ayan, time is up. Don't worry kasi I know you're probably looking for paano yung age, age 60, 65, tsaka yung male tsaka female na premium, tapos ibang sum assured. Don't worry, we're going to provide you with rate sheet, nandun lahat ng premiums. Hindi naman lahat. I mean, 500K, 1M, 2M, 3M, 4M, hanggang 20M, all ages, hindi all ages, 0, 10, 20, hanggang 65. Tapos, gender, female and male, para may reference kayo. And then, these are the covered major illnesses. Again, same lang to sa list ng Set for Health. And for the covered minor illnesses, same pa rin, 15, 9 for adults, tapos 6 for juvenile or 17 and younger. Let's play and learn. Tignan po natin kung meron tayo naalala from our discussion earlier. Please type in your answers sa chat box. The first question is for the upgraded major CI benefit. The question is, how many times can you claim for late-stage cancers? Taray, bibilis. Mga Bibo kids. Nasobrahan sa kape, very good. Good job. 3 times. 3 times. You are correct. And then, how many times can you claim for non-cancer illnesses? Yan. Yes, good job. Your mom raised you well. You are all correct. 3 times. 3 times for non-cancer illnesses. So, tig 3 lang po sila. Exclusive to cancer claims and exclusive to non-cancer claims, tig 3 lang sila. Note, the policy ends upon payment of the 6th major CI claim. Ano ngayon? Anong implication? Diba sabi natin ngayon, Vibrant is attachable with riders. Therefore, we call Vibrant as the base plan. Pag nag-terminate ang base plan, in this case, kasi nasagad na lahat ng 6 major claims, what happens to the riders? The riders will terminate just like any other design in the market. Ganon din naman sa Set for Life. So, pwedeng sabihin ni client, "Hello, sayang yung binayad ko sa riders." Terminate pala. Let's just explain to them that, ma'am, if ever po, knock on wood, max out natin yung 6-time claim sa major CI benefit, this is already 600% of the total sum assured. Actually, 612% because of the health supplement benefit. So, I'm sure by that time, ma'am, mas malaki na po yung makukuha nating benefits as compared sa total premiums paid. This benefit accelerates the death benefit. Pag na-claim na to, wala ng death benefit. And we do not pay any major critical illness benefit if the claim arises from a pre-existing condition. The definition of this one, nasa appendix later on, I'm going to show you. But simply, it's just a medical condition na dati pa meron si insured prior to applying for Vibrant. Next question, true or false? Please write your answers in the chat box. This has never been discussed, but baka alam nyo na to kasi same lang to sa Set for Health. The insured can no longer claim a subsequent major CI benefit if he has received a previous claim for terminal illness or loss of independent existence. All right. Thank you so much, mga top 10 ng section 3. The answer is true. That is correct. Parehas lang to sa Set for Health. For the newly coded, mahaba po kasi yung explanation nito. If you can no longer remember yung explanation from Connect, meron po tayong mga training ang tawag Ready, Set, Protect. Meron, dinidiscuss po yun doon sa virtual knowledge check ng Ready, Set, Protect. So, baka gusto niyo yung attendant to further understand yung mga gantong items sa health products natin. Note, this one is technical. Kumapit po, baka mahulog. For organs with both left and right parts, the left and right parts are considered as one and the same organ. We will not pay any subsequent major critical illness benefit if the claim arises from the same organ where a benefit has already been paid. We've mentioned earlier that For major CI, one-time claim lang lahat, except for cancer, heart attack, or stroke. Therefore, nasabi rin natin kanina na yung stroke tsaka heart attack, 3-time claim naman talaga yun, di ba? So, this is actually an exclusion. This exclusion only applies to cancer. And when will it apply? It will apply kapag recurring yung cancer. For example, susulat ko po para mas madali nating mag-gets. April 21, 2022, Lisa was diagnosed with breast cancer. Sabihin na natin sa left part, dun tumubo. By June 2023, sabi ni Doc, Lisa, congratulations, your breast cancer has gone into complete remission, no more signs and symptoms. However, by April 21, 2025, bumalik ang breast cancer ni Lisa. Tapos this time sa right. Sabi natin, kapag bumabalik ang cancer, payable siya kasi recurring. But it will depend. Magdadepend saan? Kung ano yung nag-cause ng pagbalik. Was it the old cancer cells? Yung cancer cells na nag-cause nito? Same ba? Kapag same, it is payable. Kasi recurring, bumalik talagang legit. Binalikan ka ng ex mo. Kapag ang bumalik ay ang nag-cause ng breast cancer, this time sa right side ay new cancer cells, hindi na po yun payable. Because sa kontrata natin, bayad na tayo sa breast cancer. Because the breast has both left and right parts. And sabi natin, organs with left and right parts are considered as one and the same organ. So, yun lang naman. It's just like, nagkaroon si Lisa ng breast cancer, binayaran natin, tapos sabi ni Doc, complete remission, tapos bumalik ulit yung breast cancer. Titignan natin ngayon kung ano yung cause, bakit bumalik. Was it the old cancer cells? If it is a recurring cancer, it is payable. Kapag bago yung cancer cells, panibagong cancer na naman, it is not, or it is no longer payable. What if ganito? Breast cancer dito, no? Tapos, by April 21, 2025, napunta kunyari sa liver. Tapos ang nag-cause ay the old cancer cells. This one is payable. Kasi apart from it doesn't touch this exclusion, this is called metastasis, kumalat sa ibang part ng organ. So that one is payable because ang nag-cause pa rin ay the old cancer cells. Ayan. I hope that one is clear. If hindi po, we can discuss this later sa Q&A. Please hold on to your questions or type them in advance. Tapos copy-paste na lang later sa chat box once we hold the Q&A. Next, this one is also part of the contract, pero kaya lang natin siya dinidiscuss kasi baka malito kayo when you see it, but basically madali lang siyang intindihin. Sabi sa kontrata, if more than one cancer, heart attack, or stroke is diagnosed as arising from the one event, though they may exist in different stages, conditions, or forms, the company will only pay one benefit for which the highest benefit amount is payable. Sabi kasi natin, di ba, 3-time claim ang cancer, heart attack, and stroke. Paano daw kung nagsabay-sabay siya all in 1 year? Ang sagot po doon is, isa lang ang babayaran natin. And this provision aligns with a 1-year gap rule. So, yun lang ibig sabihin yan. Hindi naman siya nakakalito. Next, let's have a question for the health screening benefit. Fill in the blanks. Type your answers in the chat box. The health screening benefit is a cash benefit amount equivalent to blank % of the sum assured. Alright, medyo halo-halo po yung sagot. May 2, may 0.2%. But I think majority is 0.2. The correct answer here is, if you've answered 0.2, you are correct. 0.2% of the sum assured. This benefit is payable on the blank policy anniversary and every 2 years thereafter. Pang ilang policy anniversary? Ayan. Good job. That's right. So you've answered second policy anniversary. That is correct. And this is payable until when? And up to the blank policy anniversary. That's right. 10th policy anniversary. Good job. Additional note, again, this benefit will end if the insured is approved with a major critical illness claim or dies before the 10th policy anniversary. Next, let's have the higher minor critical illness benefit. The first question is, how many times can you claim for this benefit? Ayan, very good. Good job. One time. Ilang percent? How much can you claim? Summa cum laude natin si Mr. Sonny Tan.
Kaso miss ako.
Ay, sorry po. Yung picture kasi may kasamang husband. Sorry, si Miss Sonny Tan. Ayan. Correct. That is right. 25% of the sum assured. And last question, how much is the maximum benefit? All right, that is correct. 1 million pesos, again, across all Vibrant policies issued to the same insured. And then, we will not pay any minor critical illness benefit if the claim arises from a pre-existing condition. Next, the question is for the health supplement benefit. This one is new to us, so baka po nakalimutan natin kung ano to. This is the benefit that we give on top of the major critical illness benefit. And we pay this benefit together with the first major critical illness benefit. The question is, how many times can you claim for this benefit? Claim po ha, hindi yung frequency. Ay, tatalino. Good job. Ayan, very good. I'm so proud of you guys. The correct answer here is one time. One time claim. Yes. Ano lang, only upon the first major CI claim. Second question, how much can you claim? Perfect. Good job. 2% of the sum assured. Last question. For how long will you receive this benefit? Ayan, very good. Tama. 6 months consecutively. Good job. And then, na-mention na natin to kanina, we will pay this benefit on the date when the first major critical illness benefit is paid and the same day each subsequent month for another 5 months. This benefit ends if the insured dies before the end of the 6-month payout period, and this benefit is not payable if the claim for the major critical illness results from the exclusions. Yan. Last question for both the death benefit and the maturity benefit. True or false? These benefits are payable even when the insured has claimed for a minor CI benefit. True or false? Kapag hindi po tayo sure, ang sagot ay trolls. Char. The correct answer here is you are all correct. True. Hindi siya, claimable siya, basta ang kiniklaim pa lang na benefit is the minor CI benefit. Pero kung major CI, hindi na claimable both of these benefits. Ito na pala, sorry. Ito pala yung last slide for the Let's Play and Learn. The question, guess the word or words, is for the surrender benefit. Claim the blank blank 2 words, if any, once a request has been made to end this policy before the expiry date. Ayan, good job. You are all correct. The answer here is cash value. Kapag kinlaim na yung cash value, hindi na pwedeng ma-reinstate yung policy because the policy terminates after claiming the surrender benefit. For the newly coded, kapag 0 na yung cash value, every time it hits 0, the policy terminates. Kasi po ang buhay ng isang traditional policy ay nasa cash value. Sa variable naman, ang buhay nun ay nasa account value. Next question, this one is for the SurePro riders. Una muna nating sagutin yung first part. SurePro for blank should be attached when the insured and owner is one and the same. Go. Good job. All right, very good. SurePro for ayan, may mga humahabol pa. Good job. SurePro for insured. Yan. While SurePro for blank should be attached when the insured is different from the owner. Very good. Good job. Ayan. Tama. SurePro for owner. Additional information sa SurePro. SurePro, good news po to, will always be attached regardless of the occupation. Kahit high risk yung occupation ni insured or ni owner, we will always attach the SurePro rider to ensure that we can waive the premiums if in case magkasakit na yung insured or owner. Tapos, ano yun? Kung high risk yung occupation nila, tataas na lang yung premium. And then, the only time na walang SurePro is kapag, for example, keyman insurance, ang insured is yung keyman, tapos the policy owner is the entity, automatically when you choose entity as the policy owner, hindi na maglalabas si EAP ng SurePro riders among your options. So, yeah, that is it. That's it for the Let's Play and Learn. Thank you very much for your participation. I really appreciate it. Let's discuss the important numbers. Yung iba alam nyo na, probably, pero discuss lang natin kasi madadaanan to sa kontrata para if in case ipa-discuss sa inyo, clear sa atin kung anong ibig sabihin, word per word. Let's have first the 90-day no claim period. Same lang to sa Set for Health. Ang tawag doon, 90-day waiting period, di ba? So, hold on, let me just... Ayan. So, we will not pay any major or minor critical illness benefit if within 90 days after the latest of the policy effective date of last reinstatement, or date of increase of the sum assured, the condition was diagnosed. The signs or symptoms leading to diagnosis became apparent or obvious to the insured, even if the condition is diagnosed on or after this period by a medical practitioner, or the signs or symptoms would have been apparent to a reasonable person in the insured's place. So kung for example, yung any of these dates fall on March 1, 2022, ang 90th day falls on May 30 this year. Kapag na-diagnose si insured na meron siyang major or minor CI, or nagkaroon ng symptoms na halata naman na critical illness na yon, tipong drastic weight loss, yung butot balat na lang, or coughing with blood, or yung mga sobrang obvious naman na meron na siyang sakit. Or sometimes the insured kasi is in denial, pero kita na ng ibang tao na malala or meron siyang malalang sakit. Kapag yung tatlo nangyari prior the 90th day, it's not just the date of diagnosis, but even the symptoms. For example, April 9 siya nangyari. The claim for the major or minor CI is not payable. Kasi, bakit ganon? May ganito rin yung ibang insurance companies. Wala pong critical illness na tumutubo in the next 90 days. Ang cancer, for example, para tumubo yung ganito kalaking, ayaw lumabas ng annotation. Sorry. Basta, yung butal ng corn, yung corn, mais, yung ganun kaliit na tumor, before siya tumubo sa katawan natin, that would take 2 years to form. So, if the insured tells us, hindi niya alam na may cancer siya, ganyan. Tapos nagkaroon siya within the first 90 days, we will not pay the major or minor CI claim. Pero, if nag-diagnose siya or una lumabas ang symptoms after the 90th day, for example, May 31, that one is payable. Okay? Next, this applies again for both major or minor claim. Let's have the 14-day survival period. The insured survives at least 14 days after the diagnosis of the major or minor CI for the claim to be payable. So kung ang policy effective date is March 1, 90th day May 30, date of diagnosis May 31, ang 14th day falls on June 14. Kapag buhay siya by June 14, that's the time pwede siyang magpasa ng claims. And claims will be entertained upon survival of the 14-day period. Kapag hindi siya nag-survive, ano ang makukuha niya? Depende. Meron tayong claims guide. Ang legend natin, kung bullseye yung makikita, the insured survives for 14 days from the date of diagnosis, and therefore, bibigyan natin siya ng CI benefit. But if we see a dove, it means the insured did not survive within 14 days from the date of diagnosis, and therefore, wala tayong ibibigay na CI benefit. Okay. So, let's talk about the first major claim. And let's compare Vibrant versus Vibrant with LifePro. Kung na-meet yung 14 days sa standalone Vibrant, payable yung CI benefit, pero kapag namatay after that, wala ng death benefit. Kapag Vibrant with LifePro at na-meet yung 14 days, ibabayad natin yung CI benefit as well as the death benefit. Saan manggagaling yung death benefit? Sa LifePro. However, kapag hindi na-meet yung 14 days, yung CI benefit sa Vibrant standalone is not payable kasi that's the condition, pero yung death benefit will be payable. Sa Vibrant with LifePro, we're talking about the first major claim. Kung hindi na-meet yung 14 days, the CI benefit is not payable, but the death benefits are payable. Highlight death benefits. Manggagaling yung death benefit both from Vibrant and from LifePro. Okay? Bakit tayo may 14-day for the benefit of the newly coded? The 14-day survival period is a time that we set so that we know if the insured has a chance of surviving the critical illness and prolonging his life. Kasi ang purpose ng critical illness is to provide financial assistance to the insured so that he can seek treatment, recovery, prolong his life, and spend more time with his family. If hindi na pala yun possible kasi isang bulate na lang ang hindi pumipirma, papanik na siya sa heaven, 5 meters away na lang from the kingdom of God. It defeats the purpose of the critical illness product, di ba? So pag ganun, in this case, death benefit na lang yung ibibigay natin. This is, yung ibang insurance companies, meron din sila nito. Sa AXA tsaka sa PhilAm, 14 days. Sa iba, 30 days. Mas mahaba. So, mas mahirap. Tay, kapit ka lang. 2 weeks lang po. Para po, makuha natin yung pampagamot mo. Pag ang pinag-uusapan natin is second to the 6th major claim and vibrant standalone, kung na-meet yung 14 days, payable yung CI benefit. Death benefit, hindi na po. Kapag Vibrant with Life Pro at na-meet yung 14 days, payable yung second to the 6th major claim, tapos may death benefit pa from Life Pro if namatay after that. Kapag hindi na-meet yung 14 days sa Vibrant Standalone, hindi na payable yung CI benefit, wala na ring death benefit kasi second claim na yan. Pero sa Vibrant with Life Pro, if hindi na-meet yung 14 days at hindi natin binayaran yung CI benefit, the death benefit is payable because of Life Pro. That's why we want to highlight that kung wala pang existing life insurance yung client mo, at ito yung first ever life insurance policy niya, at gusto nating i-guarantee yung death benefit, might as well attach Life Pro. Yun yung workaround natin, no? Ayan. Tapos, this is also in the contract, 1-year gap. You can claim a subsequent major critical illness benefit if the initial diagnosis of the subsequent cancer occurs after 1 year from the date of the initial diagnosis of the preceding cancer where a benefit has been claimed. So, kung ang policy effective date is March 1, ang date of diagnosis ng first cancer is May 31, binayaran natin. Kung magkakaroon siya ng subsequent cancer or kasunod na cancer, dapat bago, new cancer cells. Dapat ang diagnosis is May 31, 2023 para maging payable yung second cancer claim. If we are talking about stroke, the second and third major critical illness benefit is payable if the initial diagnosis of the subsequent stroke occurs after 1 year from the date of the initial diagnosis of the preceding stroke where a benefit is claimed. Policy effective date, March 1. First stroke diagnosis, May 31, binayaran. Kung magkakaroon ng second stroke, dapat May 31, 2023 para maging payable. Kung may third stroke, dapat May 31, 2024 ang diagnosis para maging payable. Same scenario kapag heart attack yung pinag-uusapan. And then, for 1-year gap din, yung required para makapag-claim ng second or subsequent major critical illness benefit. This time, this is non-cancer related. After 1 year from the date of the initial diagnosis of the preceding critical illness where a benefit is claimed. At the same time, the minor critical illness should be first diagnosed at least 1 year after the date of diagnosis of the most recent major critical illness where a benefit was paid. For example, policy effective date March 1. Ang diagnosis ng major CI was May 31 and we paid this one. Kung magkakaroon ng subsequent major or minor critical illness claim, dapat ang diagnosis will fall on May 31, 2023 para bayaran natin yan. And yung major critical illness, itong subsequent major critical illness, should not be the same as any previous critical illness where a benefit was claimed. Hindi pwedeng mag-second claim sa ibang critical illnesses except again for heart attack, cancer, and stroke. Let us highlight though that Kung ang first claim is a minor claim, for example, today siya na-diagnose, April 21. Tapos, early stage cancer. After 2 months, by June, kunyari, June 8, wala pa nga 2 months, nag-progress yung early stage cancer into late stage cancer. Syempre, major claim na yun, di ba? Payable ba to kahit hindi pa nakaka 1 year? The answer is, yes, it is payable. Yung 1 year gap does not apply from a major claim, from a minor claim going to a major claim. I hope that is clear. And then for the 3-year gap, in case of a continuous cancer arising from a preceding cancer for which a benefit has been claimed, you can claim a subsequent major critical illness benefit after 3 years from the date of the initial diagnosis of the preceding cancer, which has not been completed in remission. Policy effective date March 1. Cancer date of diagnosis May 31, binayaran natin. Kung may cancer pa rin siya, regardless kung kumalat sa ibang organ or hindi, basta nandun pa sa katawan niya yung old cancer cells, that would be, tapos pag-check natin, 3rd anniversary, May 31, 2025, this is eligible for a cancer claim on account of continuous cancer. This is payable. Okay. Kapag recurrence, in case of recurrence of a preceding cancer for which a benefit has been claimed, you can claim a subsequent major critical illness benefit if the initial diagnosis of the subsequent cancer occurs after 3 years from the date of the initial diagnosis of the preceding cancer. Policy effective date March 1, date of diagnosis ng unang cancer May 31, binayaran natin. By June 1 next year, sabi ni Doc, congrats Lisa, complete remission na. Wala nang signs and symptoms. Question, bakit complete remission? May incomplete remission ba? The answer is yes. Meron po tayong tinatawag na incomplete remission, FYI. Pag incomplete remission, nabawasan lang yung signs and symptoms, pero meron pa din. Complete remission, wala nang signs and symptoms at all. Kung ito yung date of diagnosis, tapos wala na ulit nagpakitang signs and symptoms. By June 1, 2028, 5 years from this date, yun yung tinatawag natin na cancer-free yung tao. FYI lang po, para meron tayong idea. So in this case, complete remission June 1. Tapos by May 31, 2025, bumalik yung cancer. Kapag ang cause ng pagbalik are the same old cancer cells that caused this cancer, regardless kung bumalik siya sa same part or, same part ng organ or different organ, it is payable. Yeah. Si 2-year contestability period, supposed to be alam nyo na to, pero discuss lang natin ng mabilis. For the policy effective date, March 1. Second year, that's March 1, 2024. Kapag ang insured ay namatay or nagkaroon ng critical illness, we can contest or question or dispute the claim. Anong ibig sabihin? Kapag kinwestiyon natin, kasi for example, paano siya kagad nagkasakit within 2 years? Nung nanghingi tayo ng test results, okay naman. Nagsinungaling ba siya sa atin? Meron ba siyang hindi sinabi? Kapag si FWD ay nakahanap ng proof na indeed during the policy application, merong hindi sinabi sa atin or sinadyang magsinungaling, at yun ang naging cause ng claim, whether it's death or critical illness, we will not pay any benefit. We will consider the policy as null and void. Ibabalik lang natin lahat ng premiums na binayad, less any outstanding loans. Pero pag panik ng second year, the policy now becomes incontestable. However, this only applies to the death benefit. Ibig sabihin, kung mamatay si insured beyond March 1, 2024, regardless of the reason, kahit nagsinungaling or may itinago during the application process, the death benefit is automatically payable. Except, of course, for gross fraud. However, all CI claims will always be contestable up to age 100, kahit lagpas na yung 2-year contestability period. Ibig sabihin, yung CI claims, they are not automatically payable throughout the lifetime of the policy because yung CI claims, para bayaran natin yan. Yung medical practitioner looks at the diagnosis and reviews if it indeed matches the definition in our contract. That's why it's always contestable. So to summarize, yung death becomes incontestable after 2 years. It's automatically payable. Whereas yung major or minor claim, it will always and forever be contestable. And then for the health portfolio, we have created a cheat list for you. So you can compare all our existing standalone health products, apples to apples, para mas madali for you to identify, wow, American, kung anong product yung would best suit your client. Ayun. So lahat naman ng yan na-discuss na natin. And then, Vibrant is the latest addition to our product portfolio, again, catering to the affluent market. And then, pag tinanong ka ng existing client, ano bang pinag-iba niyan sa Set for Health? Ba't ko ba yan bibilin? Ito po yung cheat sheet niyo ulit. For Set for Health, this one provides a maximum protection of up to 40,500,000 pesos. Whereas with Vibrant, it provides a maximum protection up to 123,600,000 pesos. Set for Health provides health coverage for treatment. Whereas with Vibrant, it provides health coverage from preventive to treatment to recovery. Set for Health covers the insured up to age 75. Whereas Vibrant covers the insured up to age 100. In Set for Health, there is a return of premium in case there is no major claim at age 75. Sa Vibrant, the insured will receive the sum assured in case there is no major claim at age 100. Sa Set for Health, the maximum issue age is 60, whereas sa Vibrant, plus 5 years up to age 65. Sa Set for Health, SurePro for insured is built in. Sa Vibrant, you can now choose between SurePro for insured or SurePro for owner. So we can open Vibrant to more clients. And for transparency, we have to tell them that in Set for Health, the death claim is intact even if there was a major claim. Sa Vibrant, mawawala po yung death claim if there was a major claim. That's why, again, we want to highlight kung wala pa silang existing life insurance, or kung wala pa silang existing life insurance, this is the first life insurance that they're gonna have. It's best to offer Vibrant with Life Pro for added life insurance coverage. For underwriting and policy administration, all applicants will be subject to full underwriting. We discriminate no applicant. Anybody can apply even if they have a pre-existing condition. Even if they have a medical condition, they can undergo or they can apply for Vibrant. We have no list for clients who are automatically declined. So, paano yung treatment? For example, yung client mo may diabetes na or kahit ano pang sakit. They just have to apply. Si underwriting will assess kung ano yung mga hihinging medical requirements. They can be subject to medical tests as well. Tapos, if the company sees na, sige, pwede natin ito i-cover with Vibrant kahit may sakit siya, tataas nga lang yung premium. Or, magkakaroon ng exclusion sa kontrata. For example, si Lisa, meron siyang diabetes. Ko-cover natin siya for Vibrant, pero may exclusion sa kontrata. Ibig sabihin, kung mag-claim siya for, kung ang claims niya would be related to diabetes, hindi natin i-cover. Pero kung hindi related sa diabetes, i-cover natin. So may mga ganong adjustments, but at least covered sila with Vibrant. Anyone can apply, I repeat. Minimum sum assured 500K, maximum 20M, except for minors hanggang 5M lang yan. Tapos meron tayong aggregation condition. Ano yun? Kung yung client mo ay may existing Set for Health na 10M sum assured, ang mabibili nyo na lang na Vibrant ay 10M na sum assured. Bakit? Kasi, pag na-diagnose siya with a major critical illness, pwede siyang mag-claim both from Set for Health at Vibrant. Ang total niya na ma-receive ay 20M pa din. So yung 20M is applied across all health policies. And also, this is an FAQ. Can we convert Set for Health para maging Vibrant? Unfortunately po, the answer is no. You will have to apply for Vibrant separately, and then if they get diagnosed with a critical illness, they can claim from both Set for Health and Vibrant. Total sum at risk is 150%. Free look period 15 days, grace period 31 days. Non-for-feature options available yung tatlo, except for the for the extended term insurance. And then we have attached a juvenile lien or a special provision for children below 4 years of age. Anong ibig sabihin nito? For the newly coded, ang mortality rate po ng batang edad 0 to 4 ay mas mataas compared sa 4 and up. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Mas prone mamatay ang batang 0 to 4. Bakit? Because they have underdeveloped or immature immune system. Kaya nga 'di ba pag baby may at maya yung vaccine for all kinds of diseases. Tapos they have no sense of, they lack the sense of self-preservation. Ibig sabihin, they don't know how to protect themselves from danger. They are prone to dying if you leave them alone. So, because mataas yung mortality rate ng mga ganitong age, naglagay tayo ng juvenile lien para maibaba yung premium nila for Vibrant. Kasi anyway, si Vibrant naman is more of a critical illness product and not life insurance. So, we attach this one. Ibig sabihin, kapag yung bata, age 0 to less than 1, namatay at this age, the beneficiaries will only receive 20% of the death benefit. Pag 1 to less than 2, 40%. 2 to less than 3, 60%. 3 to less than 4, 80%. Kapag namatay 4 years and up, 100% na yung death benefit. And then for the allowable policy transactions, change of the premium paying period, ibig sabihin from 5 pay to 10 pay or baliktad, 10 pay to 5 pay, pwede yon. Change in sum assured, pwedeng lower or higher. Within 1 year from inception is allowed. Pwede rin magpalit ng premium frequency from semi-annual to annual, ganun. Riders may be attached after year 1 for the 10-pay variant. Kapag 5-pay, hindi na po pwede. Rider deletion is allowed at any time except sa SurePro. Any rider attached after inception should also have a corresponding SurePro attachment. For example, sabi ni Lisa, ay, Annalisa, gusto ko pala ng Recovery Pro. So sabi ni Annalisa, ma'am, sige po. So ang gagawin ni Annalisa, she'll go to e-app, gagawa siya ng SI for SurePro, for Recovery Pro, tapos plus SurePro for Recovery Pro. Bukod yung Recovery Pro ng SurePro. Bakit? So that pag na-diagnose na si Lisa with a major critical illness, all premiums, including the rider premiums, will be waived. Reinstatement is allowed within 3 years, and then the same policy provisions apply. The policy ends upon claiming the maximum number of critical illness benefits. Pag na-surrender na yung policy at kinuha na yung surrender benefit, hindi nakapagbayad within the 31-day grace period, and the cash value is 0 for those on automatic premium loan. Indebtedness exceeds the guaranteed cash value, attainment of age 100 by the insured, cancellation during the 15-day free look period, and the death of the insured. Claims process will basically follow the same procedures for Set for Health, same requirements yung hihingin natin. And then, paano i-claim yung health screening benefit? Alam nyo na to, credit to account. Health supplement benefit, parehas lang din. For the commission, your favorite slide out of all the slides that you've seen so far is this. This is patterned after Set for Health. Mas mataas yung commission sa Band 2. And also, Pag naka-annual mode si client, may plus 5% sa FYC. Ibig sabihin, pag nag-annual mode si client, this will become 30, 40%, 35%, and 45%. So let's encourage them to pay annually para mas malaki po yung ma-earn natin na commission. Tapos MDRT na kayo kagad. Joke lang. Ayan. And then for the sales cycle, this is the second to the last part. I'm just going to show you kung ano yung mga tools that we have prepared for you to support you in your journey. Pero we're not gonna read through them kasi po medyo boring. Pwede nyo naman itong i-access sa Alex para lang alam nyo ano yung content. For prospecting, gumawa po tayo ng target market for your reference. Again, the target market is middle income to high affluent customers with or without dependents. So single, age 25 to 40, minimum APE 37K for minimum age. We position this as protection against interruptions, katulad ng sickness, accident, or disability. Tapos naman, para din makabawas sa burden ng parents in case ma-hospital yung single person. Early nesters or young parents with kids at home, age 30 to 40, minimum APE 50K. It's the same. We position it as a protection against interruptions. Tapos also to prolong their life so that they can spend more time with their spouse and children so that they can see their kids grow up, diba? Lessen the burden for the partner in case of health emergency. And then we have the full nesters. Ito yung mag-asawang sinwerte kasi wala nang mga anak sa bahay. Wow. Age 45 to 60, APE 95K. Same positioning, protection against interruptions, to spend time with spouse and children, to lessen the burden for the partner and kids in case of health emergency. For the retirees, age 55 and up, minimum APE 100K. Same positioning, add na lang natin yung if ever may naitabi silang inheritance money, at least hindi na yun magalaw. If in case magkakaroon sila ng sakit, meron silang makukuhaan na ibang source for their treatment. And then this is the Vibrant rate sheet. We have prepared a rate sheet. Ayan, for you, ang age natin that we cover is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. Sum assured, 500K, 1M, 2M, 3M, hanggang 20M ito. Tapos pay period available in 5P and 10P, gender male and female. Para saan to? To help you in prospecting so you will know if your client can afford Vibrant. Also, during the meeting, if you find out that meron pala siyang ibang source of income, no? Tapos afford niya pala yung mas mataas na sum assured, why not? This is uploaded in Alex in a separate file, by the way, para hindi niyo siya mahirap mahanap during pag kailangan niyo siya. For appointment setting, we have created a script for you that you can use across 3 markets, cold market, warm market, and existing clients. Tapos, for the meeting, si Marketing has created a client presentation deck for you. This is uploaded separately in Alex as well. You have here the proposition, how you introduce the product, the benefits, story. Ito yung narrative version ng videos that I've shown you earlier. Kasi yung videos for internal use lang natin sana. And then, remind them to use TAP, affiliates, FAQs, and the digital card. This one is the digital card. And then, sample sales illustration or screenshot. It's more pleasing to the eyes. You have photos. You can also use this to discuss or explain Vibrant, diba? If ever hindi nyo nakuha yung client presentation deck at umasa lang tayo sa e-app, you can still use it. And then we have a script kung paano nyo sasagutin yung tanong na how does Vibrant differ from Set for Health? We also prepared a script for you on how you can position Vibrant to the affluent market. Tapos, for closing, we have prepared a script for you based on the anticipated objections. Why will I pay more than what I may get? Who get sick 6 times? In case matanong lang kayo, no? Huwag nyo nang i-open yung gantong topic in case hindi naman kinakailangan. Why can't that beneficiaries claim for a death benefit if a major CI claim has been paid? So everything is here to help you during your sales journey. And in this one, very important, how does Vibrant compare with other CI plans in the market? So this is our competitor landscape. We have compared Vibrant with our competitors' standalone products. So we have here PhilAm, Sun Life, Manulife, AXA. Hindi lang nalagay dito si Pru kasi si Pru, they don't have a standalone CI plan. Ang meron sila is a rider. So, hindi ma-compare kahit sila yung reason kung bakit tayo nagka-Vibrant. Kasi si Pru yung gumaya nung 3-time claim. Siyempre gusto natin, diba? Tayo lang yung, hello, kami po yung nagbebenta ng superior premier critical illness product. So, ito po yung Vibrant. Sa coverage period, pantay-pantay na, up to age 100 lahat. For the major critical illness claim, this is a win for us because we are the only life insurance company that offers multiple claims, in fact, up to 6 times. Sila, na-stuck na sila sa 1 time. Although sa Manu may second claim, but this one is just a rider. The maximum major CI claim, second best tayo kasi sa Manu is up to 25. For the minor CI claim, hindi bago yung 25%, but we are still the only life insurance company that offers an on-top benefit. If you will notice, lahat sila accelerated. Ibig sabihin, for the benefit of the new ones lang, kung si Lisa, nagkaroon muna siya ng early stage cancer, yung competitor will release 25% of the sum assured kay Lisa. And then if later on, yung early stage cancer ni Lisa progresses to late stage cancer, ang ibibigay na lang, oh my God! Ay, OA. Sorry po. 1 hour ba pala? Okay. Pinapag-restart ako ng laptop. Bilisan ko na po, baka maputol tayo. Ayan. Hindi sila magbibigay ng 100%. Instead, 75% na lang. Sa atin, pag si Lisa nagkaroon ng early stage cancer, we give 25%. Pag nagka-major cancer, 100% pa. So, yun. And then, maximum minor CI claim up to 1M, second best kasi si Manu up to 2M. On death, lahat pare-parehas tayong accelerated. So I told you earlier, this is not a point against us. For the health screening benefit, we're the only life insurance company that offers this type of benefit. Again, a win for us. Endowment is not applicable. Health supplement benefit, second best kasi si Manu offers this for 2 years, although this is just optional. Sa atin, it's built in. Automatic makukuha siya ni client. Kasama siya sa premium computation. Kay Manu, hindi. Tapos, sa waiver of premium, same lang naman. Maturity benefit, parehas lang. Yung iba wala. Entry age, second best kasi si Manu offers up to age 70. Payment period, we have received a request na sana may 20 pay para mas cheaper. Don't worry guys, we heard you. We are working on it. Good news, diba? Other benefits, ayan, attachable na rin yung Vibrant natin with riders. For the CI covered, wag tayong malungkot that we cover 42 while they cover 57, 64, 60, and 56 because FYI, if you don't know this yet, kaya po marami yung sa competitors is because naka-enumerate yung mga cancer. Sa atin, it's a blanket cover which is better because if there is a new cancer to mutate in the future, for as long as it meets the definition of cancer in our contract, it will be covered. And then we have to be proud that while we have the superior product. We cover the insured for more than 600%, while the others hanggang maximum lang of 200%. We managed to be cheaper by 1,000 pesos sa premium. Ibig sabihin, ang mura pa din ng Vibrant natin compared sa binibenta nung closest competitor natin. Yung mga ito nung ibang insurance companies, it's like, kaya siya mura because very basic yung design. It's just like Health Pro Lite. So if we compare Health Pro Lite with this, sobrang mura na nung Health Pro Lite. Diba? You can get Health Pro Lite for as low as 8,000 pesos per year. Diba? So yun po. Si Vibrant talaga pang affluent, pang sigurista. And then for the closing, these are the payment facilities. Let's encourage them to use TAP. For the after-sales service, again, we want to feature TAP because this will make your life easier as a financial wealth planner because most of the transactions the clients can do on their own without your help through TAP. No? These are the exclusions. Most of these, alam nyo na if you've been selling Set for Health. So, hindi tayo magbabayad ng major or minor CI claim kapag ang cost nito ay wholly or in part of drugs or alcohol, HIV, psychiatric-related causes. This is exclusive to loss of independent existence, pre-existing condition unless we accepted it, unlawful acts, war. Bakit war? Magkakasakit ka ba sa war? Covered po kasi natin yung loss of limbs, di ba? So kapag napatulan ng limbs because of war, it won't be covered. Organs with left and right parts, you know this already. Kapag ang cause ng major, minor CI, or death is suicide or self-inflicted act, it's also not payable. And ito yung last part natin, appendix. It's a word-per-word definition of the exclusions for transparency para ma-appreciate tayo ni client that we don't just highlight yung positive benefits or yung mga mapapakinabangan nila from Vibrant but also yung mga limitations. And yung exclusions is also part of the sales illustration. So, yun, meron din kayong reference doon. And that would be the last slide. The floor is now open for Q&A. Let me just open the chat box kasi I think you have questions here. If hindi ko pa po na-discuss yung question ninyo, please type it now para masagot ko siya in our remaining time. Yung mga unang parts po pala, pinagtripan niya lang si Lisa. Good job. Meg Tapan, in case of total and permanent disability, do we wait 180 days or 6 months before applying the waiver? That is correct. We wait for 180 days. Same treatment as with the Set for Life, as with SurePro riders attached to Set for Life. Tapos, if in case disabled pala talaga siya, we're going to refund the premiums that the insured or the client paid during the 6 month or the 180-day waiting period. I am browsing through the chat. Just in case meron kayong tinype na questions. Cute-cute ng iba yung comments as if nababasa ko sila kagad kanina, di ba? But I appreciate your proactiveness and your participation. Sana face-to-face tayo na mas masaya. Ayan, may question from Jenny Lynn. Is this already available sa e-app and does this have a premium calculator like Set for Health? It is available sa e-app, but it doesn't have a premium calculator. But thank you for the suggestion. I'm gonna raise this to the products team so that they can develop the same. Thank you.
Miss Patty, ang hirap mag-type. Pwede magtanong?
Sige po. Sagutin ko lang po yung mga naunang question. Wait lang
Okay.
po ha. From MyReCar, what if the insured is a minor with no medical issues and the owner is either of her parents? What if puro diabetic ang parents? Bale, tataas ang premium sa Vibrant because naka-built-in ang SurePro for owner. Correct. Suggestion, baka pwede same sa Set for Health na ang SurePro lang ang insured. What do you think? If this is the case, MyReCar, built-in na kasi talaga si SurePro for insured or owner. So maybe we can just offer Set for Health or maybe Set for Life with Health Pro. Ayun. Sonny Tan, pag namatay ng accident ba covered, it will be payable yung death benefit kapag accident yung cause kung hindi pa po nag-claim ng major CI benefit. Kung nakapag-claim naman na ng major CI benefit tapos namatay due to accident, payable pa rin basta may Life Pro or Safety Pro.
Okay.
Meg Tapan. Sorry lang po, ma'am. Ay, sige, Miss, who is the one?
Ako yung Sony pa rin.
Yes, Miss Sony. Go ahead.
Kasi you were saying kanina yung aggregate, 20 million, di ba? Maximum sum assured, 20 million, right?
Yes.
Did you compute yung 20 million? Bawa, Set for Health niya may 10 million na siya. Did you compute it as times 3 already or yung 10 million niya as 10 million lang?
As 10 million lang po.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Ayan. A question from Meg Tapan. Thanks for your answer. Again, are they allowed to make partial withdrawal on cash values? If yes, is it a loan? They are allowed to make withdrawals on the cash value up to maximum of 80%. And then the interest is 8% per annum compounding annually. But for the benefit of the newly coded po, let's not encourage them to make partial withdrawals kasi prone siya to policy lapsation if hindi nabayaran on time. Any more questions so far before we end our training? I think wala na po, no? So, if there are no...
Miss Pat?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, medyo mabagal sa ano. Tanong ko lang kasi yung sa Safe Rider niya, hindi siya kasama yung benefits niya when the client or the insured died during holiday, Philippine holiday. It will become 3 times 300%. Yung Safety Pro Rider. Hindi po siya applicable, no?
Applicable po.
Yung during holiday, 300%.
Yes.
Okay, kasi hindi ko nabasa. Sorry. Okay.
Ay, okay. Okay na po.
Thank you.
You're welcome. May question ulit si Meg Tapan. If may Safety Pro at nagkaroon ng accident pero hindi agad namatay but died within 180 days from the accident, is it payable? Yes, it is payable. Kasi po, kapag namatay within 180 days from the date of accident, scientifically, it is assumed that the cause of death is the accident. Kapag beyond 180 days, complications na po yung cause. Kaya may 180 days for the benefit of the new ones. Any more questions? Wala na. Okay na. Okay. Ay, sige po. Question pahabol from Ms. Annalisa, in regards po sa 0 to 4 years old, even ang sum assured is 1 and 20% lang. Yes po, yun po yung juvenile lien. Tsaka also ang explanation kung bakit may juvenile lien sa mga bata is because wala namang financial loss on the part of the parents if the child would pass away because hindi pa naman sumisweldo or nag-earn ng money yung mga bata. Kaya meron din po tayong ganon apart from the high mortality rate amongst 0 to 4 years old. Yes, follow-up question?
Yes. So, ever lang na something happened, magkaroon ng death sa kanila, yun ang magiging consequence. However, kung halimbawa nagkasakit like a critical illness, any critical illness sa pambata, So,
Mm-mm.
maximum pa rin yung face amount na makukuha.
Yes, that's correct. Yung limitation sa yung 20, 40, 60, tsaka 80% only applies to the death benefit. Kapag yung 0 to 4 nagkaroon ng major critical illness, 100% pa rin yung ibibigay natin sa major critical illness benefit.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Any more questions po? Okay. Sige po. If there are no more questions, thank you so much for attending, guys. And good luck sa paghanap po natin ng prospects for Vibrant. I wish you all the best. In God's grace, sana po makabenta tayo ng Vibrant. And also, meron tayong drive. May additional, let me just flash that one before I let you go. In case hindi nyo pa po nabalitaan, para mainganyo tayo, I'll just show this one very quickly. Meron tayong promo for Vibrant. So, it is flashed on the screen right now. Kapag nakabenta tayo ng Vibrant from April 13 to May 31, meron tayong cash bonus on top of our commission. So, if we sell, or kung ma-issue natin yung Vibrant from April 13 to 30, that would be 3,000 pesos. And then kung May 1 to 31, 1,500 pesos. And then additional reward per optional rider attached. This is for every rider. So 500 pesos from April 13 to 30 and from May 1 to 31, 500 pesos. Ayun lang po. And then all issued policies should be enforced within the first 6 months from date of issuance. Otherwise, clawback of cash reward will be applied if policy lapses within 6 months. That is it from me. Thank you so much, guys, and enjoy the rest of the day. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank
Salamat,
you.
Pati.
Thank you po.
Thank you
Ikaw na
po.
muna magsalita.
Keep safe, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you po.
Pagod na ang boses.
Opo. Kanina pa po ako morning. Thank you po. Bye-bye.